Welcome to Conversing with the Griffins. I'm Tanya, Josh, and
Ryan.
Ryan, you forgot your name.
It's I'm still catching up.
Right, I see. Okay, so we're gonna kick it off with a quote like we always do. Yo.
I tried. I can't. What an idiot.
Yo, we need a section called like we need a bloopers.
Hopefully that doesn't happen again.
Okay. I can't even do it. Okay. Okay, I told you, man, this episode is just gonna be off the charts, just how we are all already. Anyway. Quote is, it didn't matter how big our house was, it mattered that there was love in it. And that's by Peter Buffett.
He probably had a big house.
He what?
He probably had a big house. Because people were like money doesn't buy you happiness, but they got money, so it's like you know the other side.
I'm like, can I try that out?
Yeah, can I compare the
Can I see if it will in fact buy me happiness?
Just saying, but that's a good quote though. But he probably had a
big house.
He probably wrote it from his pool.
Pretty much, you know.
Okay. Oh my God, y'all! I'm already. What in the world? Okay. So our topic is holidays in the Griffin household.
Holidays.
I speak up at once. Holidays in the Griffin household.
Which holiday?
Any holiday.
Well, there's only one that's of worth that we all think about. I'm sorry, you're the oldest. I'll let you go first.
No, go ahead.
Well, it's just a topic. Holidays in the Griffin house. Yes, we celebrate them. No, what we're beating around the bush is that festivity known as Thanksgiving. It is the season for eating. We save all year. We evict tenants from the stomach just to get time to I don't know if anybody's seen Charlotte's Web, but you know that rat at the end where he's rolling around and singing drunkenly. I mean, like, you want to go there and the goal is food coma. I mean, that's like, that is what your plan is. You don't care who is there. You don't care who sees. You need to eat as much as you can in a short amount of time, possibly tasting it, and then pass out, wake up, and then do it all over again. I mean, that's like the whole season. I mean, that's it is what it is.
And we give thanks for it.
Yes. God bless the pilgrims and whoever else was involved with this. But this is the season. Like, I think we like it better than birthdays and all sorts of. It is the worship of food, it seems. All things wholesome.
I remember just bragging about it just to watch other people's mouths water and then send a bunch of pictures about everything going. And what I love about it is, like, especially because our family's from, like, you know, down there in the South, they feed you outside of the actual meal. So you're still getting like full breakfasts and, you know, the works before you even dive into. Like, I think we went down, it was the gas station was serving soul food at one point in time. We're just like, you know what I mean? Just like, this is phenomenal. This is like, why is the rest of the world not doing this? I don't understand.
Right.
You know? But I think I think you kind of hit it on the nail as far as that. Yeah, so you definitely, the rule is you don't wear anything that doesn't have an elastic waistband, you
Right.
know. So obviously you got to just wear, you know,
Right.
sweats. You eat, and then you literally pass out wherever you are. Doesn't matter, you know, you just walk through the house, bodies dropped here and there, you know, and then the funny part about it is like we all wake up at random times and catch people in the kitchen looking guilty, but then just laughing and not saying anything. You know what I mean? You just don't know, like, oh, I thought we had pie, not anymore. You know, I thought we had not anymore. Like, you know, those kind of things like that. And I think watching the game together, especially with some of our uncles, how animated they get was actually super fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Super.
I think you guys are right. I mean, I remember, you know, tables set up from the dining room to the kitchen, going all the way out the garage. Oh, yeah.
Wasn't it Thanksgiving that you tried to steal people's food and Uncle went down your throat and took out the chicken?
You know what?
Wasn't
Bring these kind of things up. You know what? I don't even think that was a holiday. I think it was just a rant. No, was it Thanksgiving?
I feel like it had to be Thanksgiving. It was a Thanksgiving or a summer. I don't remember. I just remember you had this bad habit of first with all this food here, you want to leave on somebody else's plate. I've
Never understood it. I've never
understood it. But Uncle literally went down. Like I think you had like halfway swallowed it. And I think he got down to here.
Right. He went past the Abdagglada thing, that little dangly thing, and pulled it out. Whatever that scientific name.
What is that?
It was the sound you were making when the food was coming back up.
Yeah, and our uncle, so it was our uncle Moses, and he got burnt in a fire, his hand. So he was telling everybody, that's right. And I went down I used the burnt hand to go down and get the chicken back out. That was so crazy. And he ate it. That was just like disgusting.
I think it was at that point, it was principle.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I mean, food galore is what I'm thinking of. Like, it's one of those things where you could like feed a small nation, a small army. You know what I mean? It's so much food. Like, you know, our mom's family is from the South. And so they believe in cooking. Like, cooking is an extension of who they are as a people. And so, I mean, it's just,
God. Like you had a dessert day and table, you had a meat table, you had
exactly, like there was a table for each section. So there was, and we're not talking about small tables, we're talking about like
trays of
food. Huge tables. And they're like, this is the meat table, this is the, you know, greens table, this is the
starch table.
Different variety. Like you can have broccoli 5 different ways. So you got broccoli casserole,
the turkey, the baked, the fried, the scrambled.
Yeah, like like it's so many variations of the same dish. It's like crazy. And then you know, I remember one time we did this in honor of our grandmother's celebration, but it was so many of us, and we literally met inside of a church to have Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. And it was just like, I mean, oh my gosh.
It's because it fell near grandma's birthday.
Well, so grandma's birthday is close to Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so they would like combine the two as well, because it was like you would have Thanksgiving, and then the very next day was a barbecue, and the very next day was a fish fry.
So yeah, Fridays were always our fish fry. So we would have the, you know, Thanksgiving, and then the Friday we always did a fish fry, as if we didn't have 100,000 pounds of food already.
But then people kept coming by too. You know, everyone would come by and get a plate, and so it was just kind of that openness, that, you know, sharing, caring, all that kind of stuff. Family you hadn't seen in a while, able to finally, you know, get a chance to look at them. How was your year? All that kind of stuff. And so it was just, you know, food, fellowship, and fatness.
That was so phenomenal. It's great.
Yeah.
And then they had the session when they grilled stuff. Like they broke out the grill, like you said, the barbecue day.
Yeah, and which was funny watching the uncles argue about who was better at the barbecue. And do y'all remember when they used to way back with Grandpa how he used to do hogs?
Yes, they smoked that rascal in a separate house.
Yes, they used to. That was
like a whole day.
Whole day. That was phenomenal. I missed that.
The skin was nice and crispy when it came out.
They had
you use the skin as your bread slices.
That's true. That's true.
I think out of all of us, you're the only one who likes that nasty stuff.
No, my thing was chitlins. I did like chitlins.
That's what I'm saying. You're the only one who likes that nasty stuff.
Did y'all like pig feet?
Chitlins, do you?
No.
Yeah.
Did y'all like pig feet?
Ooh, yes.
With the vinegar?
Vinegar. Pig feet in a jar. Josh, remember that convenience store?
I do. I was thinking of that fondly.
Huh?
I was thinking of that fondly when you said pig.
Down the road that we used to go to with Aunt Janie, and we used to always get the pig feet in a jar with vinegar or whatever. Oh man.
You used to eat it like a turkey leg?
Yeah. Yes. Those were good old days.
Thanksgiving was definitely on the top. My other holiday would have to be Christmas, but more so because of Mother. When it came to Christmas, she was very adamant on this being Jesus's birthday. And so I remember she would bring out the little cake and we'd have to sing happy birthday Jesus. Happy birthday Jesus before we
yeah. That was the song. Whatever song that was she used to play.
Okay. Okay.
It was. It's like the little kid.
Okay. I'm not disagreeing with you. That's nice.
I remember we had to sing happy birthday Jesus before gifts, so we could open up the gifts and all that kind of stuff.
Wait a minute. So you're right. She brought out the cake with the candle. How many candles?
How many years was it?
Have to sing it.
Oh my goodness.
Did we ever eat the cake?
Yeah, well, I did.
I'm sure we did.
Nobody remembers us eating this birthday cake.
Well, Jesus couldn't eat it, so I'm sure we.
I never remember.
I'm sure we helped out where we could.
I believe we ate it. It would just see the problem is Christmas was a miniature Thanksgiving, so it's kind of like it just kind of clumped in with like, because that's when Mom would do the fried chicken and the ribs
and the sweet potatoes,
the sweet potato casserole on top of that.
Yes,
with her
sugar and pecan,
mac and cheese.
Oh my God, cheese you could drown in.
Yes. The homemade fruit punch that she would make.
Oh
my goodness.
Oh man, I'm getting hungry.
That with eggnog. Oh Jesus, hallelujah.
Everybody like, woo.
So I think that was pretty much. I found out recently that Mom no longer does that, though, which I kind of got upset.
What?
She doesn't. They don't do the happy birthday to Jesus anymore. But I'm like, Jesus is still being born again.
every year around this time.
So I don't know why we're not doing this anymore.
You just don't celebrate anymore.
Yeah. So yeah.
He don't get a cake no more.
No, I think the annual thing is just kind of getting, because if you have to give a gift at the years, like how much?
Okay, so how about our tradition where they used to let us open one present for Christmas Eve?
That was cool. Actually, I like that. I would always try to honestly, I would always want to open up Josh with presents.
What?
Why?
Because it was always some form of electronic device. I already knew. The issue is when you thought you were going to get a gaming system, but they wrapped the gaming system and the game differently. So either way,
frick us, yes.
Yeah, you couldn't get them both at the time.
Yep, they would wrap stuff in other stuff. so you couldn't even remotely guess what it was. So
Right.
you can have this huge mega box and the gift be like this big.
Right. You whip out a pair of socks.
It's like, wait a minute.
Let me tell
How
you,
did they do this?
them socks come in handy. Them socks come in handy, especially nowadays. Excuse me, Mom, where are my socks? My underwear.
Where am I?
Right. Don't let a year go by you don't get them.
Listen.
Remember how we used to be mad when we got clothes and stuff, but now
I don't know, because when I got older, my feet got cold. So I was like, if you could send me some socks,
socks and t-shirts.
like, and those t-shirts, that would be a blessing.
I remember, yeah. So that was fun. I remember when I didn't way back before I didn't have any money, stuff like that. So I would just like rewrap my teddy bears and like Looney Tunes. And give them to you guys because I wanted to be a part. So I like Bugs Bunny and like Tasmanian Devil and stuff like that. So I would like.
But the thing is, I gave you the Tasmanian Devil. So how you gonna give me a gift that I already gave you?
Listen, it's the principle of the matter. That's
Right.
what it was.
His heart was in the right space.
That's what it was.
Even though there was coal in his stockings.
Hey, no, okay, let's talk about the ultimate Christmas that we had. That was better than even when we grew up. The ultimate Christmas that we had was
he there?
Huh?
You talking about recently, right?
Yes.
Oh, did Josh didn't come to that one, did you?
Yes, he was when Ryan's wife, Gabby, who is from Brazil, her parents came over to America for the first time and spent Christmas with us. Please, somebody explain to me why you had our house, because he didn't even recognize that our house was our house.
First of all, I think Josh stopped by, but he wasn't like there that time. But it's the way to describe the house was like the Who's from Whoville. Like my mom has like that. First and foremost, we got to talk about the fact that for years we had I don't even got anything to describe it. We had a tree.
Charlie Brown Christmas tree. Listen, that tree, listen, had that tree.
Our tree like this.
Because that tree was from when we were like kids. Like we had the same tree for like 30 years. Like,
That was a great tree.
That tree was just like.
Listen.
They put the star on it. The whole the tree started to bend over. Like
it's like no, because remember they had the angel. And this huge angel, and the tree, the angel weighed more than the tree. The tree was just like.
So that's what we were used to. And then Mom, she would like maybe do a couple wreaths around the house or something like that. But the main focus has always been like the food, and she'll decorate the table.
Food and gifts and stuff. Yeah.
So when Gabby comes, me and her are coming down from Philly, and with her like parents, and so we pull up to the house, and I almost drove past it because first of all, we can start off the fact that we have a whole nativity scene in the front of the yard, and I'm like, we have never had anything in the yard other than grass, like what I mean. That's it, and there was a nativity scene. There were lights around like the house on the outside. You walk in, you got, it's almost like
wait, don't go inside the house just yet. So we had nativity scene, we had lights strewn everywhere on the outside of the house, which we've never seen in our entire life. It like outside our yard. We had wreaths, we had door decorations, we had little the Nutcracker people.
Rudolph.
I mean, so much stuff outside the house. It was like, it was crazy.
I've never seen anything like that.
Walk into the house.
So you walk in, and I think the song that you're met was you walk in, it's like lights, camera, action, you know what I mean? Like what in the world? Like first of all, we have a new tree. We have a new tree that's actually, you know,
A tree.
A tree.
You know, it was a new tree. She had new lights on that. You walk in, there are streamers, there are wreaths everywhere, there are lights inside the house. Like, and I'm just kind of lost as to
Stockings with our names on it. Like our names
with the
engraved
names.
on the stockings and they light up and they all sing.
Oh my goodness.
She has like stuff strewn around with our last name Griffin on it everywhere. Like,
you know, and then
so like we had like the president or somebody.
Listen, and and then I had to inform the missus. I said, I just need to let you know that this is not normal. This is not what I experienced growing up. Like, this is not, because they're like, wow, your Christmases are so great. I'm like, yeah, this one is. This one is. This one definitely.
How about the presents where they blocked the tree, where there were so many presents around the tree that you lost sight of the tree. I remember that.
Yeah.
And look, a whole section of the presents were for outside the family. Yeah. I'm like, oh, we having a good Christmas. By the time you found your gift, you had waited through 4 different families.
That's what they do, right? I mean, but it was cool though. We still had a lot of fun. I think so going person by person and recording everything.
You know, and this is with like Gabby. Okay, so you know they speak Portuguese. So this is with them not. Josh was there because remember Josh had the Google Translator.
Oh, he was.
Josh had the Google Translator, and
I remember because we were supposed to be taking that awkward picture together. Remember when Mom was like, we were all trying to take a picture together as like a family.
Oh yeah, I remember that. And we had our face frozen like this. I was like, everybody's no.
Yeah, Josh was there because remember that so they don't speak English. Obviously, we don't speak Portuguese, so it was just like a trip trying to.
It was a lot of fun.
Gabby trying to keep up with translating for because
right. Then somebody say the prayer, and we were just kind of like, oh,
amen. Like.
It's like, oh, yes.
And then remember me trying to speak some stuff in Portuguese and listen. Yeah, it just didn't go over well.
I mean, we're just trying to get you with English. I can't imagine.
Yeah. It was but that was like literally like the best Christmas over, and that was like recent. You know what I mean? So like I said, it's not that the Christmases were just bad. Like we just did with what we had. You know what I mean? We just enjoyed each other. So that's why when like that one was the first one, we actually had lights and all these gifts and stuff under the tree. It was like, whoa, like what is this what the rest of the world is experiencing?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? But it was super fun though. But yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. She just Mom was just so happy about it.
Yeah, she really wanted to show them like just a good time. Like Mom is all about family. She's always been like that. You know, she grew up in a huge family. And Mom is very family oriented, and that's basically how she brought us up. We're all, so close, and we're all family minded, and it really stems from her, and how her and Dad and how they brought us up. But Mom's definitely the family oriented person. So, well, good times, guys. Good times. Looking forward to many more.
Thanks.
Well, another episode of Conversing with the Griffins. Thanks for watching.
Peace.